Okay, we're accessing the penthouse now, I've decided. I was going to go off this floor, but the moment he mentioned it, I want to go to the penthouse.
Over here!
No, we're not. It's a lie.
Come on!
Frank, if you could stop getting in the way, that'd be great. Because despite being
have to
hollow,
come down
the
myself.
model isn't hollow, so I just shoot you instead of through you. Oh, computer, can I watch porn? No. Yeah, Birch, walk straight up to them and still miss. That'd be great, mate. Cheers. Appreciate it, buddy. Worst shot I just shot Frank. Sorry, buddy. I'm not sorry. He shot me repeatedly once. Coming out of the walls, man. They're coming out of the walls. Game over, buddy. Game over. Now, someone else killed him.
Which floor are they on? Answer me!
Oh my god. Oh. Damn it, I wanted to watch porn. Seriously, well unfair. Welcome to the penthouse of doom. Oh, it's the Vista. More than a penthouse. Hello. Oh my, that is awesome.
So you finally come for me, eh? This is as far as you get.
That's a force field there. Turns out you can't shoot through force fields. Who would have known? Oh, he's dead. Who's still alive? Anyone? Anybody not dead? You're still alive. Let's fix that now. No, there we go. Who else wants?
I think that's all of them.
Right. Let's watch the porn on the holographic. Oh no. We've energized.
Fuck.
Make it so. Wrong button. Press the wrong button.
Right now I should be hiding in a corner or begging you for mercy, right?
Yes, that's how it works.
Maybe you think I would now offer to share the loot here with you.
Yes.
This tactic always works so well, doesn't it?
It does actually, yes.
Ha! You don't have a clue. This is a once-in-a-lifetime score. This is the jackpot of a century.
What, free porn?
I would not give this up if it meant condemning my soul to fire and brimstone forever.
Really?
Oh, you think you've won, don't you?
Yes.
You have made it here after all, to the head of the serpent, despite the odds. All those enemies in your path.
What does this game got with snakes?
But no, there's still tricks on my sleeve.
Is there though?
Wouldn't I show you what I have to offer?
Lucifer's balls. Richard!
Who's it
I
first
couldn't
porn?
stand another word.
Did he shoot himself? I'm not.
Alright, these seem to be the controls to unlock all the doors in this place. What a rambling idiot. He was right on one thing at least. This find is quite remarkable. Fitting compensation for services rendered, even. Compensation? What is the meaning of this, Richard?
Sorry, but this little project of yours has gone on for too long with too little to show for it.
I'm cashing out now. And you two are going back home.
Are we? Terrifying presence. Surrender now, and I promise you'll still have a bit of your face left tomorrow morning. Oh, yes. This one.
Nice try, buddy. But I come too far to let fear rule my actions. Only greed, my friend.
Okay, that didn't work. Maybe I can talk you out of doing this. Yeah, that's gonna work.
Maybe. But I'm cutting you off once I've tired of the sentimentality.
You like porn? We'll share the porn. If you steal all the loot now, what do you think is gonna happen to your reputation? Question mark. I don't think he cares. If you enter that room, there's no guarantee you'll be able to leave. This one makes more sense.
So I'm fucked either way, aren't I?
Yeah, basically.
Brilliant. Just ideal. I mean, what the hell was I even trying to achieve here?
Be a douchebag.
Some loot at the cost of my dignity. Has all rationality escaped me? This isn't the way I do things. You take the treasure, I'm out.
What's
Perhaps
that?
this way he will be able to rethink his actions. Let's hope future clients of his don't have to contend with similar outbursts.
We could just kill him. Yeah, we could just kill him. No one's ever gonna know. Also, if...
I'm not done yet.
Oh, how is he not dead?
Any second now, and then you'll be leaving this world for good.
about to tell you the same thing, buddy. Is it? Can I see England up there? Where's England? Don't know where England is.
Don't move,
Oh.
profligate.
Oh, but of course.
Families reach us
Oh,
with extensions of
crap.
dig. We have a pie in every wasteland finger out there. Now, should I have these fine ladies and gentlemen gun you down, or perhaps have a little more fun with you before I have you killed?
Retribution.
Oh, will you shut up?
Ah, they're just gonna kill each other. Why am I not shocked? What's up?
I couldn't stand another word.
What's up? That's not the first time I've heard that. Retribution. Let's not.
I can figure. Old Vittorio Vici over there had quite a big mouth. I can't say I'll miss him. Not that I'll need him anymore where I'm going.
What, did we meet you before?
Anyways, your presence here is most auspicious, I assure you. I want you to memorize every detail of what you've seen here.
Okay. What are you talking about?
It looks like all the treasures of the armory are there for the taking. You can have the first pick. It's only a taste of the power stored in here. Once you've finished, I want you two to meet me on the balcony. I'll show you the birth of a new Mojave. A new republic. Ha ha ha.
Okay, he's a
Harrison Bentley, tell the troops to begin the attack. There's 3 years' wages in it for everyone.
Is there? Okay, did we were meant to talk to you earlier? Because that didn't happen. What Tiberius? James T. Well, did we meet him earlier? What was the haps there? Did we meet? I'm so confused. Don't even know what to think anymore.
I heard that there were
Wow.
dragons out here.
Yes, taking that.
You ever see one?
Welcome to the stash. Vito. What's up, buddy? Take all this, cheers. Open this door for posterity. Right. Okay. So. Oh, there's a sword. You've got a
So
sword.
bright out here.
You've got. Ah, there's more. These open. Oh no. Yes. Shock. Oh, the shock. Okay, who's shooting who and what? 'Cause I'm still massively over encumbered. Oh my God, who's shooting who? Seriously? I can hear gunshots. I'm not going mad. I might be going mad.
I need some shades or something.
Yep, I need a smooth operator. Where's missions? Meet the mayor. Major, even. Okay, there's a balcony. And there's a door that should take us there. I'm struggling to find both, I won't lie to you. Where's the balcony? Ah, found it. Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Let's get inside.
Shut
I
up,
hate
Birch.
it out here.
You're here. Good. There's nothing quite like the lights and sounds of battle, is there?
Okay, they all shoot each other.
Gentlemen, I've gathered you here today to observe the eve of a glorious revolution in the NCR.
Oh, crap.
I can't say I recognize you, but someone as resourceful as you've shown yourself to be can surely make something of themselves someday. But I'm
I've
getting
learned
ahead
to
of
stale,
myself.
man.
Firstly, the contents of Dead Prospect Cave and the areas beyond are hereby under the jurisdiction of the NCR.
It doesn't really
To be
work that way.
precise, everything in this place now belongs to me. All the weapons, armor, equipment, supplies, etc., etc. I'll assume you both know what that means. So this is how it's going to go. Tomorrow I pacify the threats on the frontier and bring the Mojave Wasteland under the NCR's rule. The day after, I march on Shady Sands and announce my bid for presidency. Forcefully, of course.
We're gonna kill him, aren't we?
To the victor go the spoils, you see. And it's not like anyone is in a position to object. president doesn't like it, he can talk to my guns. If Oliver doesn't like it, he can talk to my men. If the people don't like it, well, they can talk to my bombs.
It's so bright out here.
It can be difficult to know what to do when you're on top, but I always wanted to know how it is to be drunk on power.
He's not serious.
This, my friends, is the seed of the future, and I'm willing to give you both a piece of the cake. Take cover. For God's sake, we really have to stop standing in the open like that.
Oh, that was... Oh, I enjoyed that. Right. Oh, of course.
自毁城市倒计时开始。
I don't speak French.
I know it's written Chinese, but that public address sounded awfully like an alert for the imminent self-destruction of this base.
Oh, but of course it is. Do we
You
jump?
have to use the failsafe. It hasn't been field tested yet, but it's our best shot. Stay close to me.
10、9、8、7、6、
I need some shades or something.
4、
We're all going to need shades in a minute, mate.
2、1。
And then we all die. That's the end of the series, folks. Oh my god, is this Sanctuary?
For God's sake.
This is amazing.
Well, a bit of ringing in the ears and bruises on the body aside, we seem to have made it out in one piece. Welcome to Aerotech Suite 100, year 2076. This is where I had set up my workstation before I arrived in 2281. Why don't we lighten the mood a little?
I appear to be
What's a
stuck.
nice conventional track for the I was almost blown to smithereens by an exploding Chinese military base angle? I suppose this will do.
Now, as for the immediate future, I hadn't factored the possibility of discovering something the likes of what we found into my assessments. This brings up a whole host of new questions and problems. I would prefer not to be caught out in the open again in an unexplainable situation.
Totes.
As such, there are additional inquiries to be pursued in the here and now, and I cannot return to your time until they are resolved.
Fair dues.
If there's nothing else to be said, I would like to get started on the large amount of work that has just revealed itself.
Awesome. There's still some things I'd like to know about you. What are you doing?
Of course. What would you like to know?
Why does everyone sound like you? You never told me about your past.
Well, now's as good as time as any to tell you up front. I'm sorry if you feel that I've been keeping you in the dark.
We were in the light.
I was born in the 19th century. In 1894, my father Lorenzo made an expedition into the Empty Quarter, the Overhaul of Arabia. What he discovered there was an ancient temple in the lost city of Ubar, and in it was an artifact of tremendous power.
It was alien, I think, wasn't it?
It drove him mad. He became obsessed, violent, but it also bestowed incredible powers, surpassing strength, seeming immortality. I was forced to confine him in Parsons State Insane Asylum in Massachusetts. Since then, I have learned how to siphon off some of his power. Thus, my family has been alive for over 200 years, and all this time I have devoted my efforts to curing my father of his affliction.
Of immortality.
My desire to cure my father is a major factor behind my search for evidence of a precursor civilization. Perhaps this knowledge could help me better understand his affliction and prognosis.
We'll probably see you in Fallout 4. Why did you come out to the Mojave, ?
Apart from the location in the Overhaul, my father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert. It's unfortunate that we haven't been able to confirm his claim, but there is still a significant chance that he was correct.
Have you tried,
Even if
well, the
what we
ship's
saw
at
had
Groovatron,
nothing to
there's
do
a
with
city
aliens,
there.
it is still possible that it has some relation to his theories. For my part, I was never truly convinced that what Lorenzo found in Ubar was necessarily alien.
Trust me, it was. You should see my ship sometimes. You should see the Olympus, where the ship's here, crew mod, and you should see the TARDIS, Fallout New Vegas mod. Trust me, they're alien. What can you tell me about life in this time? Even though I'm a time traveler from a planet Gallifrey who's lived in this time, I'm gonna ask the question anyway.
We are a people on the edge of Armageddon. I wonder if there's a way we can avoid the nuclear catastrophe you described.
There's not, because then the series as a whole...
Under the veneer of a perfect suburban existence, the United States is a troubled place. Civil unrest is mounting, as are wartime austerity measures.
Lovely.
I was never too invested in these issues. They seem to be just the most recent in a long history of conflicts and hardships. Seeing the extent of enemy infiltration into United States territory, and the effects of the disaster to come, has been more than a little disturbing.
Totes. Blake's totes. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Let's talk about our Lord Jesus Christ. What are your plans going forward?
My priority is and has always been to study foreigner technology. However, our discoveries have added a few wrinkles.
Ben Grey hairs.
What were the Chinese doing in Nevada?
testicles.
How did they construct that complex and when? What was its purpose? It could be that they managed to replicate aspects of the precursor signal. Alternatively, it is also possible that they were investigating as I am. I don't have a clear course of action. I'm debating whether or not to involve the United States government in finding answers to these questions.
Probably not a good idea.
I will analyze the evidence I have collected more closely, then decide what to do.
How do I get out of here?
The device appears to still be operational. When you're ready, you can activate it and it will bring you back to your time.
Awesome. That was all.
Alright, I have a few things I must do. You can stay in here as long as you like. When you're ready to leave, just use the device. One last thing. I never did tell you my real name. Knowing it may not be very significant to you, but I think you should nonetheless. Jack Cabot. It was nice to meet you.
Really? You just changed your... Did you just give me pre-war money? Dude, you knew the future... Oh, okay. Heartache by the number. This is... I love all of this. Terminal. System 32 execution for... This is, okay, this is new. Oh, that's awesome. Well, welcome to the past. Damn it, what's behind this door?
I heard that there were
Shut up,
dragons out
Birch.
here. You ever see one?
Okay, no, it's just... Yeah. Still... I love how it's completely restored... This is awesome. Well then. Oh no, I'll take that.
I heard
Does
that
do anything then?
there were dragons out here.
Birch, gonna have to punch you in the face, mate. I'm not gonna lie to you. Science
You
plus
ever
one.
seen
I think
one?
our science is like 100,000 now. Time machine. Anything else with take it? I'm loving how this is so much details gone onto this mod. It's mate, this is a really fun mod to play. Yeah. Oh, I broke all the books. He doesn't need to know. Yeah, lucky 38. Yeah. Yeah, Frank, it's been there. Okay, we should probably energize. Okay, make it so. Okay, if it takes us back to that date, we're screwed because the date we want to go to is the 2282 of March. Also, it's currently March. It's the 28th of March, actually, so I'll probably change... Hold on a minute. Yeah, no, I legitimately waited in time. This is pretty much what the time is. Hold on, what's the time now? Alright, I'm half an hour out. It's 21:10 at the moment. But yeah, no, this is the date. I'm that sad. Oh, I need to get out more, but you can't because we're in quarantine. Right, let's go back to the future. Engage. Did we engage? The future's a door. The future's a door. Why is the future a door? Welcome to the afterlife. We've quantum leaped one too many times. Please don't break. A timeless dream. That's it. What? Can I not? Can I not sit down? Well, his open levels got the... Oh my god, it's an actual theatre. Oh, this is brilliant. The work that's gone into this mod. Can I get on stage? Okay, which one can I see? This is... Oh look! I look snazzy. Sit down. You're embarrassing me. Sit the fuck down.
This do-gooder
Butch, I
crap is
swear
for
to
the
God.
birds.
And so, with that farewell, the courier and the scientist parted ways, their collaboration becoming another memory on their long and checkered roads.
Ah.
Their experiences, hard to believe. Their stories, indistinguishable from legends.
See ya.
Being sober.
Having
rules.
extricated himself from dealings with Jack Cabot, Marley avoided the calamitous fates that befell many of those who did not. His life wore on much like it did in the decades and centuries before, with its month-long dives into pre-war ruins and seedy New Vegas clubs. While not necessarily prestigious, he viewed his work in as high a regard as Jack Cabot did his. After all, while both he and the scientist were picking apart the old world, at least Marley was building a new world in return. For all his ruthlessness and opportunism, Jules Turner could not stop the frontier from claiming his life. Against all odds and the knowledge of the old world, the courier struck Turner down, bearing his ideology with him.
Dumbass.
Maybe one day another would come to claim his place, in the frontier of the Mojave Wasteland or another locale. Anywhere the light of civilization would shine dimly, encroaching from without. Maybe a successor would be stronger or smarter. Maybe they would be more ethical or humane. The courier had shown Richard a reflection of what he had become. Distraught and confused at how he had let his impulses control him, Richard retreated, seeking a refuge where he could reflect upon his motives. The battle between the NCR and Legion and the explosions that unceasingly sounded behind his escape were nothing compared to his internal turmoil. As the door to Dead Prospect Cave irrevocably shut with every creak, Richard was the last to depart. The only one who would carry the memory of the last seconds of the base's destruction, buried as they were in his consciousness. In the Aces Theater, Richard found comfort once more. His adventure had ended where it had begun.
Toodles.
The courier's assistance and High Priest Pattinson's time of desperation stunned the Viper leader into awe. Though his faith was strong, Pattinson could not help but doubt that the Great Snake's voice could reach the interloper's deafened ears. In the aftermath of the confrontation at the Wilson Automato's factory, a feast of 3 days and nights was called. It praised the reformation of the most prodigal of transgressors, and celebrated the peace between former enemies, the Vipers and the Wine Wasters. Soon after, Pattinson divested himself of direct leadership of the new Vipers, choosing to head west to restore the faith once more to its homeland.
See you soon. Thanks for coming. Butch, I'm going to punch you square in the fucking nose.
Having reconciled with the new Vipers, the group he had tried to exterminate, Cherokee found himself with one flank of his growing territory secured. Although the peace left him and the Wine Wasters free to expand in other directions, and of the interference of a similarly expanding power, he often wondered whether he would have been better off eliminating this potential challenger to his group's authority when it was still manageable. Yeah, no matter. He had an organization to run, raise to orchestrate, wine to sip, a name to make for himself.
Wait, was that a super mutant I'm meant to talk to? Did I miss it? Oh, these are the thingies.
With a final mortal blow, the tyrannical reign of the evil king was ended before it even started. Apart from a momentous battle, there was little that likened Kathlama's second coming with his first. None of the glory could be found this time. No time to impale unruly subjects. nor brutally torture his defeated foreign enemies. The followers of Katlama took solace in one thought. Just as the people's fear of their plant sovereign had faded over the generations before, so would their ridicule over the generations to come.
I think they all look around like, do you remember your lines?
The 188 trading post and the Grub and Guild tried to level sanctions against it. The highway pit stop's popularity held strong. Trading post and the Grub and Guild tried to level sanctions against it. The monopoly. The highway pit stop's popularity held strong. Felix Scott Gerald. Riyadh was not a monopoly, but his wealth was finally assured.
Speaking twice.
Trading post proprietor Gerald. Famed Cavanier. This is a story that will live for ages beyond in the annals of history. Trading post proprietor. This is a story that will live for ages beyond in the annals of history.
You were speaking twice.
Three factions in a dead prospect cave on the tip of a mystery man. All would be disappointed if any still lived. The power Vito had discovered in the alien complex was lost. The family's leadership would never know of its mission's near-spectacular success, of the embarrassing circumstances of its failure. It would never know of Major Corey's betrayal, although if it did, it would likely grudgingly respect his cunning initiative. The final chapter in the lives of Vito, Corey, and Tiberius remained only in the memories of the scientist and the courier. And who knows for how long they would remember.
Yeah, I'll forget by next week. I drink a lot.
They say that war never changes. Empires have risen, and ideologies have sprouted on the back of this idea. This mask, this ancient shield men and women have erected before the questions they don't want to ask, the answers they don't dare to know. If war never changes, it is not because of the insistence of the dogmatic, and not because of an unassailable, insurmountable, universal constant. The truth can be found by the brave individuals who would rather believe the unbelievable than the artificial, who would take charge of their existence and reciprocate the world that has given them a life, an opportunity to change.
Bye. See ya. Thanks for coming. So going behind the stage. Do. What the fuck?
Certainly some stones have been left untouched. Of course, it is better that way. Some secrets are best left untold. He will be back. In a way, he is no different from us. I will be there to stop him. It was interesting, your ploy in Steep Falls Cave. I suppose it would be for one who lacks imagination. A shame it didn't succeed. For you, in any case. It was quite spectacular seeing you writhing in pain defeated at your own game once again. You have not won yet. The war rages on. It is a dry spell, nothing more. The Mojave Desert remains a dangerous place. Dangerous enough for all say.
What is going on?
Unexpected fatalities. As dry as the Mojave Desert, or perhaps even the Gobi. I should know. I've been wondering, why did you feel the need to draw on the beliefs of a group of religious fanatics when formulating your plan? A little superstition keeps the people thinking, distracted. Me, a plant. You, a snake. The publicity department could not have done better. Are you still rehashing those old stratagems of yours, Chairman? Not any more than you, President. You must realize that, though I did not halt the scientists' progress, your help was ultimately futile as well. You were too passive, I think. Besides cracking into the Forward Operations Center, you seem to have been quite aloof to recent proceedings. You weren't looking hard enough, then. Perhaps you've internalized his place in this story so thoroughly that you no longer recognize his significance. He's sitting right in front of you.
Hello.
Ah, so his arrival was your doing. Clever, I must say. Nevertheless, he will not be there next time. We'll have to see what happens then. The immortal scientist was close. Uncomfortably close. For now, though, we must go our separate ways. Until next time, Chairman.
Yes, yes, farewell. And goodbye to you two. That was quite a show you put on.
Thanks.
However, you may want to consider a change of allegiances in future.
So what? Were they meant to be good and evil or something? Heaven and hell? I'm really confused. I don't really understand. Birch, don't kill him. Frank, don't kill him either. So I'm guessing they're meant to be like a good and evil, looking over the world, sort of like Jeebus and Satan. Leave the atrium. It's because I'm going behind stage. I love how the EMP's messing.
I heard that there were dragons out here.
Okay.
You ever
There we
see one?
go. That was the. Thanks for playing. That was awesome. That was well fun. Some maze balls. Well done, mate. Oh, I really enjoyed this. It was awesome. This was a great mod to get back into to help me get the series back on track. But no, I thoroughly enjoyed playing this. This was Cabot's mod. I keep saying Cabot. This was Cabot's Quest by East. I'm saying that's now East. I've decided. Thanks for playing. Thank you for making it, good sir. Let's leave. Can I?
Being
Breaking. Yes, I also know this.
sober really sucks.
Right, do we just leave? Daughter Aerotech Suite. Ah, we're back in the future. A pencil's still inside something. Ah. Oh, did he bar the door so no one could break the machine or something? Just take the chair. There we go. Move the chair over here. Hello? Dude, you still in here? What's up, peeps? Howdy.
Well, I'll be damned. It's you. Glad you made it out okay.
Wait, well, how'd you know I was in here?
We're staying here until our injuries heal and we can scrape enough caps together to buy new gear.
What new gear? Do these work? It's computer. Why are the computers flashing? That's awesome. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is it. Vaguely certain, in fact, this is it. Yeah, no, this is probably it. But I do want to check out that place. You see, they might have things to sell. Let's have a look, see. Highway pit stop. Oh, I've got cramp. This dude should have some stuff now. He's not tidied up. Absolute cheek of it. You give these guys a little job to do and they don't even do it. Hello. What do you have for sale, good sir?
Hello again.
Top of the morning to you. How's business?
Business is still starting up, my friend. I can't expect to revolutionize trade in the Mojave in a day. No, there's still much work to be done.
Awesome.
Though now I am in a position where failure would seem impossible.
Challenge accepted. Let me see your wares.
Certainly.
Let's have a goosey what he's got to sell. My god, it's just regular vanilla stuff. 10 out of 10. Wow, he's got a fair bit. I don't need any of these. He didn't even bother to tidy up. Dude, seriously, you should probably tidy up. This is just, yeah, no, you should definitely tidy up. Right then, folks, well, this is the end of the mod. This has been Cabot's Quest. This has been amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the mod author for making the damn thing. The link is at the bottom of the description if you want to download it yourself. It's on the Nexus store, as in most of these are. And I will see you all next time. And as always, stay awesome.